Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome to another Paladins video. We're back on live with Betty. She's actually out now, fully released for everybody. I'm recording this video just as the servers have gone up, so I haven't actually played it yet. Got a level 0, but she's had some changes and I want to talk about those first before we jump into these sort of new first impressions, because she's actually been buffed pretty substantially, way more than I thought she was going to get. I thought she might be buffed a little bit, or nerfed a little bit, but she's actually been pretty substantially pushed up. So first off, she's had her base health pushed up from 2100 to 2.2, which I think makes sense. Of course, you can buff it with 250 from a card and also veteran, so she can be a pretty damn tanky character, although she doesn't have any damage reduction or anything, so she still ends up being pretty squishy. On the BTS, it was really hard to judge anything though because of the service stuff, but she's had a grenade launcher actually just buffed with direct hits and the indirect hits both getting pushed up a bit. The radius and the effectiveness of the indirect ones and the damage of a direct hit going up from 550 to 600. That has actually been updated in the advanced section, so yeah, just straight buffs to a weapon. Then for her base kit, they've also buffed the speed of the ultimate. It did feel too slow on the PTS. I actually mentioned that in my video, and now it's the same speed as when you're flying around. So from 57 units a second to 70, around 20% extra. Separate from that, got a bounce has been buffed. It no longer reduces the effectiveness of your F and just reduces the movement speed. Finally, she's had 3 cards buffed, and in very weird ways. Not in the ways that I was expecting, because these cards already saw some play, but the ones that increase your lateral and vertical movement have been upped from 10% a level to 40%, which on paper seems kind of crazy. I did actually try this out in the target practice. The vertical one is very noticeable. I don't know if this is even working. It might be, but it doesn't feel like it's working at the right percentage. You still don't move very far left or right when you use your F. After testing it, same thing goes for Stylus Destruction. I don't know if this is properly working, and if it is, it really doesn't feel like it's doing very much. So if you're putting together a build with Betty, I would not recommend putting these 2 cards in there because they're not really worth running. Fire from above though, in certain situations and maps and team comps, will be very nice to have at 40%. Then they also buffed the heal on the F from 20 to 30, but that's still not very crazy. That's like 450 a heal when you use your F. With the talent, maybe it'll be really strong. We'll see, because really that's the only situation where it's worth running, and even then I'm still not 100% sure. What I'm running at the moment though is 2 different versions of pretty much the same thing. One focusing on shield destruction, one focusing on vertical movement. Overall, like I said on the BTS, our card selection isn't the best. This will be really good though in some situations, and this will be too. I'm not sure if this works with Rekka, because if it doesn't, then there's no reason to run this. It's not that crazy unless it scales with Rekka, in which case it should be really nice to add on if you're going up against a ton of shields. Obviously, if you're up against a team full of shielding characters, this will be really strong, but it probably won't be the standard. Something standard will be a little bit of a toned down version of this, I would imagine, with a few different cards mixed in, but again, need to spend more time with her. This is more of a beta version of my build at the moment. Alright, well, for game 1, we're on Siege Stone Keep. Shoutouts to Armor Co. We've got a Furia, Cassie, and a Corvus there as well, looking like a pretty tryhard setup for this match. And then for this, an Eevee, a Furia, another Betty, of course, a Koga, and a Tiberius. I feel like I've been saying this in pretty much every video in the past week, but I'm going to be a little bit rusty. I have been playing Paladins, even though I haven't been making videos, but I've been getting used to my peripheral stuff. Don't know really why I'm even mentioning it, because Betty doesn't require that much accuracy, but of course changing my mouse pad and all that sort of stuff is gonna massively mess up my aim. We'll grab the talent and then the vertical one, which should work quite well here. They did fix the animation problem on the PTS, which is good to see, although that is probably the minimum. They didn't fix the reload. Gonna go for Death Hands and Veteran to start, which already pushes us up to 2.57. We've got Cherish, we've got Exaction, Dark Gift, and Pluck. It also now shows the anti-healing on the bottom. Holy shit, I'm really glad they've added that. That's sick. We've got on their side Vicious Assault, Fiery Disposition, of course, Adrenaline Junkie, and Cherish. Just start spamming straight away. It's going to take me a minute though, because this is literally my first game on live as Betty, so I'm expecting to be kind of rough. Do we do a little F play to jump over? I guess I'll just get rid of Tiberius. Sure. Pop the F. Let's just jiggle over here. That verticality is kind of crazy. We're going to push in on the Furia. Right click. We'll throw the Q there as well. What a waste of abilities, but we did zone her off pretty hard. Did throw something preemptively for the Eevee, but she didn't jump me anyway. Animations are very buggy right now. The right click actually has an animation, which wasn't on the PTS. Alright, we'll do a couple little bounces. Being able to play with the verticality like that is kind of sick. We'll drop a Q on ourselves. Eevee's actually jumping me here. We've got the objective captured already. There's a right click. Are we able to get rid of both of them? Oh shit, there we go, double kill, nice. Do want to mention that I didn't go over all the patch notes. There were a few other things that they changed with, I think, Azan and like the map and also the scaling for Cauterize on King of the Hill and stuff. So if you do want to read over the rest of the patch notes, it is just the same link as what it was before. It's going to jump over this way. It's right at the bottom. Hello, Koga. Did try and fire the left click there first. I'm getting blasted. Jesus Christ, that was a bad play from me. Wonder if we can get over here with just the F. No, but we might be able to do something with the ultimate. Oh shit, they also massively bust the ultimate's verticality options as well. We'll just drop that here. That didn't really work. Furious going for the ult, direct hit on the Tiberius. There we go. Left click, right click, which I can't do properly. For some reason the right click's got like a little debounce time on it or something. We'll throw the Q there. Alright, just pushing in here. I think the left click's actually got a bit of a delay, or it's not lining up properly with the animations. It looks really weird. I don't know if that's going to show properly in the video, but it goes out like a half a second late, which is why I can't do the left click, right click properly. There goes Tiberius. I'm dead to EV. And there we go. Push failed. Can we make it over here with just the F? I should test this before the round's over. Oh, we easily can actually. I don't know if you'd be able to do that without the verticality, but it's pretty easy to do with a 200% extra on it. We're literally putting 5 points into it, so we better be able to. I feel like I should also mention that I don't think there's anybody complaining that Betty got buffed on the PTS. Most people agreed that she was around where she should be, maybe even a little bit under, and I think these buffs buff her in the right spots and don't put any of the things that were good about her even better than they needed to be. That was a really weird way to word my sentence, but you get what I mean. Don't really know what my plan is here. Hello, Tiberius. I think I'm just dead. I'm in a pretty crappy spot. Furious trying to get the heal to me. There's a right click before I die. That should get us some damage. It's actually kind of low. Threw the Q up, tried to finish off Tiberius. Didn't get lucky. Hello, Eevee. I'm trying to do the left click, right click, and the right click doesn't detonate on hit either, so I'm messing it up a lot more than I should be. Hello, friggin' Koga. We'll just jump over here. Left click, right click, which I didn't do properly. She's kind of low. Alright, objective lost. Extra verticality is kind of crazy. I'm noticing that. Plus the health, obviously. And then also the explosions a little bit. We'll throw the Q there. We're just going to F away. Even that was actually kind of lagging out. I think about it. That was weird. Fury went for the ult, but I died to Betty. There's actually an indicator now for her bombs as well, which I don't think there was on the BTS. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but that's another thing that isn't mentioned in the balance section, probably in the bug section. I just didn't read it or don't remember, but more stuff over there for the Fury or whatever. Turbo reload, even with Death Hands, it does take a little minute, to be honest. Left click, right click. There we go. Bunch of damage on him. That was actually very, very well placed. We'll throw the Q sort of just here to lock off this little zone. We'll spam some more stuff. It's still very glitchy. I'm going to be completely honest. She's still got quite a few buggy things going on. Eevee is dead. Maybe? No. She could do with a little bit more polish, which I'm sure we'll see in the next couple of updates. They did fix most of the really bad stuff, I think, though, from the test server. It could also be that just a bunch of people are playing right now because it just opened up, so maybe that's making it worse. Probably going to be a bit of a shorter video because I'm going to make the full one after I played her a bunch more after this on the channel sometime soon. We're going to do a couple little F jumps, get around this way, fire some stuff back there. It's very, very hard to properly use that. Eevee's on me, did get some really big hits on her there. I might be dead. Corvus trying to get the heals to me. Last shot, there we go. Nice, just dodging a little bit. We'll pop the F, go all the way over here, get into the spawn. Koga's trying to really thirst me here. There we go, 2-2. They actually weren't on it. I finished off Veteran. Probably wasn't the right thing to do, but I did it anyway, just for the sake of it. We've got 2.8k, getting the server connection symbol there. We do all have ults. So I'm going to just go for the F ult play right at the start, see if we can do something. Stop on this little ledge, maybe, or actually just do a turn. That's kind of rough. We'll just throw it there because we can see where he is. That's 2.7k or 1.7k, I mean. There's a Q waiting for the F to come back up so we can position ourselves back over here. There, Betty went for it on the point. It's a team wipe though. What a shame. Okay, I'm just going to pop the F and drop the Q and then do a few more jumps. That was a pretty rough play, to be honest. I did grab Nimble. I don't know if that even makes sense. If we're going to run a setup sort of focused around the F, we're going to blast the point, throw the Q up there. We are holding it. I did play very aggressively to try and hold it so that we could regroup because I was the only one left and the whole team was still up. Eevee's going to push on me here. We'll throw the blast preemptively. Don't even know if she's still on me. We're just going to heal from being out of combat. Never mind, Fury's got me. We can actually get up there with just 2. So left click, right click, Q on me. I think I'm dead. I'm just going to try and take her out. There we go. Jesus Christ. Actually, on point accuracy. Fury went for the ult Tiberius with the spam. I'm really not looking too good here. Just going to run over left side. That is there. Fury going for the ult. We're on 96%, 99. We're going to drop a Q on it and then just stand on it here to secure it. That is an overtime. Blast the Furia. Sure, I'm really in the zone here trying to finish her off. She's on like 2 health. There's a right click. Is that going to do it? No. Never mind. Cassie got it. That was going to be a very unsatisfying play. Somebody just touched the point for like 1 second. I can't believe we haven't got it already. We'll grab Haven. 99 on both sides pretty much. We're going to just run on here, drop the Q down. I'm just spamming everything. We've got crazy amounts of point denial. There we go, she's gone, and that's going to be 3-2 for us. Would have been incredibly upsetting if we didn't get that one. Left click, right click on the Tiberius, just blast him. He's dead. Stick damage? No, he's got the shield from the F and Fury hit him. God damn it. Good thing is we can now see that the anti-heal's at 90%. Rip Corvus, he's just dead. We can stack a bomb here for the Koga right. Oh, never mind. He's still up. I'm going to actually just chase him here with the F. Don't feel very confident going around for a flank because of the lag. I nearly sent myself into the ocean. Don't really know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm just going to dismount the Koga. How rude. That's a 500 to his head. There's a left click, right click. I thought he was going to wall run. I'm currently behind enemy lines, do not feel very safe. I just baited him, making him think I was going to go around. There's a left click, get a reload in. I'm just dead, right? Unless I can somehow save this play, I don't feel like I really deserved to be honest. I'm going to just run back to my spawn. I'm dead to Fury. Don't know why I thought dueling a Koga was a good idea, but I'm back around here again because I clearly didn't learn my lesson. The animation and just general jank right now is really tough. Koga very close to being gone. Corvus here behind enemy lines as well. We got a few really bad Fs there. There's a left click, right click, not Fs, left clicks I mean. I'm dead. It feels so awkward to play right now just because everything is weirdly desynced. And there we go, 3-3. I'm surprised Wakko went for the ult because I didn't feel like we were really putting that much effort into it. I think Furia and Corvus both saved theirs for ages. I did too. I could have popped mine probably again if I used it early enough. I think I said this in one of the BTS videos, but her reload is very, very lengthy. I don't know if it's just F-Fans being weird right now, but it does not feel like it's 50% fast or 40% fast. It feels still really slow. Can't imagine how low my fire rate and stuff would be if I didn't have Def Hands right now. We're going to just try and get the Fs off, but that was super jank. We're going to go for the ult, fire it towards the point. That was a bit of a shit play again. Tiberius is ulting. There's a Q. Hello, Evie. You're not dead, although you should be in a second if I can just make this play work. My F is so goddamn bad. There's hits over there for the Furia. She's so low. Not actually that low. Koga's just on our Furia here. I could have made that play so much better. Furia very close to getting rid of the Koga there, but I guess Corvus did. We did get it to 60% though, which is actually pretty good. I'm going to throw the Q all the way back there. Left click, right click. I should try and dodge a little bit better because I don't have that much area damage, to be honest. Evie's just going around here. We're going to retreat a little bit. We got rid of the Betty. Nice. We can push in here and go on the Evie. Just trying to stack bombs. Somehow Evie's not dead, and I am. Koga's doing a great job so far in this one. I'd say they probably deserve the win. As a team, we've been pretty jank. I've been playing not the best on Betty, to be completely honest. And there we go. There is the defeat. We couldn't even get back on it. 3-4, well-deserved win for them. There we go. There are the stats for game 1. Felt very similar to how she felt on the BTS. Definitely a little bit stronger, definitely a little bit less janky, but still having trouble dealing with flankers and still somewhat, you know, busted up. I don't really have a better way to put it into words. Obviously the jank is somewhat temporary, whereas the problem that she has dealing with flankers is more of a, you know, kit issue, card issue, etc. The Eevee and the Koga were doing a very good job. As you can see, they pretty much hyper carried that match, but even against flankers that aren't doing crazy good, they do give you a lot of trouble on Betty, because it's not like Dredge, we have sustain, you have teleporter setup, you have a very predictable F. Even though it's sort of my job, it's really hard for me to put into words. I imagine if you've played her a little bit, you'll get what I'm talking about, and if not, from the video you should be able to gauge for the most part what I mean. Maybe it'll be different on console because flankers aren't as aggressive and as much of a problem, but on PC she does struggle, as you can see, a little bit. Don't take what I'm saying here though too seriously, because the loadout isn't finished. I haven't had a full amount of time to properly play with her in live. I've only had the BTS and this match right here. I'm making another video, so definitely stay tuned. For the team there though, everybody did fine. On their side, Eevee and Koga did the best. Their Betty did fine, pretty much the same thing we were doing, but obviously with more damage because we had a Mokoa. She will do really well against tanks, so this was a pretty rough scenario to show her off. So yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to add here at the end. I got it all out across the course of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you staying all the way till the end. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know where you want to see me next. Let me know your thoughts on Betty as well down in the comments. And as always, stay frosty.